Hey, welcome in everybody. We've got a great workout for you today. You'll need a dumbbell or kettlebell for this one. We're going to start with our warm-up. So if you haven't already, get your 3 or 4 minutes, get out, jog, move, step up, bike, whatever you have, and then come back in, start the video for a little bit of mobility here to get started for warm-up. Alright, so if you're ready, let's start with some twisting lunges. So in this twisting lunge, stepping forward or backward is fine, either way. Arms stay parallel to the ground. We're trying to rotate through that upper and middle back area. And keep going until you have 4 or 5 on each side done. Good, and then give me 5 air squats. And 5 jump squats. And then we're going to go to the floor here. So on this one, those single leg hip bridges, done those a bunch. We're going to do 10 each side. Dig your heel into the floor, and hips go up high. Go ahead and give me 10 sit-ups. And we'll do 5 push-up with downward dog. And then let's throw pigeon in there. Give yourself about 20 or 30 seconds on each side for this pigeon stretch. And then we're going to stop the video for a sec. Go ahead and grab a bench or a box or somewhere to do split squats. So we need that rear foot elevated, and grab your weight. We'll be right back. All right, for strength today, we're doing a set of split squats, 6 each side for that. Ideally you have a bench, a box, a cooler, a chair, something stable that you can get your back foot elevated on. If you don't have that, a normal split squat with your back foot on the ground here is going to be okay for today. So let's show the elevated one first. So I've got a dumbbell here. I'm just going to hold the dumbbell in this goblet position right here. And then I'm going to try to get my foot set up. So I've got about a lunge position. My feet are about shoulder width apart. I'm going to stay nice and tall, get set up here. And then as I squat down, I'm thinking about dropping my hips back towards that bench a little bit. So we want to think of this kind of an angle down back towards that bottom of the bench so that I'm really loading up that hip, keeping my front knee back behind my toe and able to drive through that front heel. Notice my shin stays pretty vertical in the front. All right, so we're not driving too far forward in that split squat, getting up on the ball of my foot. We don't want to do that. We want to stay back, stay nice and balanced there. Shoulders should stay back, eyes should stay forward. We're going to do 6 on each leg, and then you're going to take and go right to 12 RDLs. You can do these any way. You can hold the dumbbell here. Really keeping the back straight. Think about getting back on your heels a little bit so you can float your toes. a lot of times that helps load up your posterior chain. So we're going to hinge here by driving your butt back, keeping the back flat. Go down until you feel that hamstring, low back area, tension and lengthen all the way, and then stop and come back up. 12 of those, so you have 6 each side split squat, 12 total RDLs, and then we're going to rest about 90 seconds between your rounds. 4 rounds total of that today. Go ahead and get started, and then as you finish that up, start the video back up for conditioning. Alright, for conditioning today, we have 5 rounds, 8 total Mr. Spectaculars on the single arm, so they're going to alternate for each arm. 30 air squats, 20 elbow jacks, and then a 50-meter farmer's carry on each side. Alright, so rest 1 minute between rounds, 5 rounds total. It's going to take you a little bit of time, it's going to be a little bit more of a grinder. Let's go over these movements. So, first one, the single arm Mr. Spectacular. It's going to look like this. It's a complex that has a clean press plus a walkout with a push-up. So, one on the right, I go right from the middle of the feet here, trying to leave it out in front of you. It's going to force you to lean forward and round your back a little bit, so go right in between your feet here. Get set up like in a good deadlift or squat type position where your hips are below the shoulders and your back is flat. So clean, press, back down, and then it's a walkout into a push-up, and a walk back in. Other arm, get set, clean, press, walk it out, push up, walk it back, alternating sides until you get to 8 total, alright? Then, going into 30 air squats. Just like we always do here, you guys are very familiar with this one, alright? Knees track over the toes, nice tall chest, sinking below parallel there. We have 20 elbow jacks. Elbow jack is in a plank position on the elbows where you jump your feet out and in like a horizontal jumping jack. You're going to do 20 of those. Looks like this. Try to keep your hips down in this one. And then we've got a 50-meter single arm farmer's carry on each arm. So we're carrying, walking, staying nice and tall. Just with your dumbbell or kettlebell or whatever you have that's heavy there. Stay nice and straight. Work with these small muscles in your lower back to keep yourself tall. And then it's 50 meters or so out. Switch arms, 50 meters back. Alright? Rest 1 minute between rounds. And then get 5 rounds in. Hopefully this takes us, under that 20-minute mark. But right in that time frame for today. Good luck with that one. Have fun. Grind it out and then come back for our recovery. Alright, you guys, we're back here for recovery. Hopefully you have a foam roller. If not, that's okay. We can do all these without the foam roller. The first one is going to be our child's pose with arms on the foam roller. Now, what I do is I just kind of put my thumbs straight up on the roller and put the edge of my hand right on it. And then I'm going to get into child's pose and roll a little bit forward and backward. I'm going to use that little roll to still help kind of open up my upper back there as well. So this is a really good one. Alright, so a little bit more of a stretch than your normal child's pose. If you don't have one of these, a normal child's pose is just fine. You're also going to do the thread the needle. So we can use the roller for this one again. Leave the roller right on the outside of your body. In that quadruped position, again, chop that hand right on the foam roller and reach it through. If you can get this, great. If not, just go to the floor and reach your arm through. You can do pretty much the same thing there. All right, and then the last one for today, we're going to get that instep stretch with a twist in. So, one leg forward, back knee down, point that rear toe straight back, push this hand into the ground, reach up, and look up through your hand. Now in these stretches, we should be able to breathe slowly, so you should be holding your breath and tightening up. Make sure you finish up with at least 3 to 5 minutes of all these exercises, working through them steadily. That's going to do it for today. Nice work. We'll see you next time.